Hey guys, thanks for checking in back over here at the channel. Well, I am out in the field today. I've got with me my Athlon Argos HD Spotting Scope. And I'm going to spend a bit of time going through this thing, why I've even got this thing, what I paid for it, what I like about it, what I don't like about it. So let's get at it. All right, now before I spend much time even going through this Athlon Argos Spotting Scope, I'm going to be completely honest to why I even have this thing. Well, simply put, Arken Optics is not making a spotting scope yet. So, well, hey, I went with what I feel was the next best feature-packed and affordable using spotting scope. It led me to this Athlon Argos HD. So, hey, let's go through this thing. I'm going to spend a little bit of time kind of talking about the features of this thing, show you guys a bit of shoot-through footage while I'm rambling talking about this thing. But the caveat that I'm going to go to here real quick is I am going to admit that it is kind of difficult getting quality shoot-through footage with a spotting scope, or at least with my setup. So you're going to kind of have to take my word for it when it comes to clarity on the glass of this thing. High magnification, tighter eye box as we start zooming that thing in, make it a little bit difficult for my setup to get nice clear shots with my camera, all right? But back to this thing here. So this is the 45-degree angle model here. This also comes in a straight model. I like this 45-degree bend. I find it very usable when I have this thing at the range. I often have mine set up on a 2-vets tripod, but allows me to not crane my neck when I look down into this thing versus having a straight model. If this were straight, having to crane my neck like that. But there are situations where you may want that straight one. I just find this 45-degree bend model works well for me here. So let's go through the features on this. This is the 20-60 by 85. And 85, what they're talking about is this objective lens. This is the only magnification set that I know that this Argos HD is available in. So you simply got this magnification set in the 45-degree bend for the straight one. So features on this, it comes with a zippered, soft, kind of a carrying case. I don't think it's so usable in the field. It does have the ends that open on it, so you can just flip this thing open, you know, and quickly access your spotting scope to peer at something that you're trying to look at. But it's not a super high quality case, but it does protect it as far as transportation and whatnot. It's got rubber caps for each end to keep your glass kind of relatively clean, but again, not super protective. More just transportation type stuff, I feel. Now this optic comes with a attached sunshade, which is very nice. So if you're peering a bright day like I have today, I'm able to glass out several miles into some farm fields and some communities where I'm at. Sunshade like this is going to be a must. When it comes to the other features and usability and simplicity of this thing is what I really like. Now when we look at our magnification dial here, we can go all the way down to our 20 and up to our 60. Very smooth, and that's super important when we look at one of these high magnification things. You hook this up on your tripod, your bench, or whatever you're doing. Any slight movements, move these things around, the more that you have that magnification dialed up. So it's really important to have smoothness in all of your movable features on this. So here we go. We've got this nice smooth feature here. If you guys are wearing glasses, you got sunglasses on. In my case, my trifocals, bifocals, or whatever you're wearing, got a nice eye cup here, so you can use this eye cup, and that is usable if you're wearing glasses. And the feature that you kind of need to have with the spotting scope is an attachment. So right onto it here, we have a movable attachment, so you can get this where you guys can see it here. Put it like this. So here is your attachment. We can turn the optic. So simply going to tighten this up here. Now this does not come with your quick detach. This is my quick detach to hook this to my 2-vets tripod. You will need to source that for whatever your setup is, but the ring itself here has the molding to actually attach that. Now, last feature here that you're going to be moving around a lot is the focus. So simply, this is all you're doing. That's how you're focusing this thing. Now that is really reminiscent of one of the premium spotting scopes by that other brand. I'm not going to tell you who it is. Their premium model uses a very similar setup for focusing the optic. So this is simply all you're going to do to focus this thing. Athlon lists this as having their HD LD glass. I'm going to tell you the glass in this thing is very, very usable, very clear, very crisp. Colors are true to color. Now I've had this thing out side by side with a very low budget spotting scope that I initially borrowed when I thought that was going to be fine. And I will tell you, The glass on this is as premium as I will tell you my EP5 on my Arken. This is much like looking through that, just with a big honker of an 85 and a lot more magnification. So the glass is really good quality on this. This thing works as intended. This works as intended. This works as intended. This, and even this movable thing. Everything on this actually is very usable and workable for the money. So hey, let's get some shots. I'm going to set some points out here and try to get you guys some shoot through a little bit more here of different distances and whatnot. I've had a lot of success with this thing out in Wyoming, shooting out to a couple miles to spot mule deer out there. I'm able to count points on the bucks, as well as at the range. I do a lot of 22 long rifle shooting. And this thing saves me little trips back and forth to the target to look at those groups. Simply put this thing on the bench, crank it up, and a lot of clarity, even on those winter days that I'm out there, those gloomy days, rainy days, or whatnot. Super good glass on this. So I'm going to shut up for a bit, get you guys some shoot-through footage, and we'll check back. All right, guys, this is 1,200 yards away at max magnification. So I've got this cranked up to a magnification at 60. And this is 1,200 yards away. Now I'm going to try my best here. I'm going to spin this down. Now we're at a magnification of 40. Now don't mind a little bit of haze on the end. Again, this is difficult getting this footage for you guys. And now we are down to a 30 and at 20. Now this again is 1,200 yards away. I've got the sun directly overhead and I've got the sunshade out. Now this next viewing, guys, this brown building that you're looking at, this is a magnification of 20, and we are looking at nearly 2 miles away at a magnification of 20 of that brown shed there. That pickup truck that you're looking at right there is just shy of 1 mile. We're at a magnification of 20. I'm going to turn this up to a magnification of 40. Move this around a little bit the right way here. It's a magnification of 40 and up to magnification of 60 here. Now again, we're just shy of 1 mile here and well over 1 mile looking at that brown shed right there. Now this is a magnification of 20 and we are looking out just past 800 yards at some power lines here. I'm going to try to do my best to turn this magnification up a little bit here. And we have got the magnification up to 30. And without moving my camera around a little bit here, you can see the eye box is tightening up some. But even at a magnification of 30, we can see a stop sign back there. And that stop sign and that little extra yellow sign that you see there, those are just under 1 mile away. So we're just under 1 mile. Zoom this in here. There we go. Well, so there you have it. This is your Athlon Argos HD Spotting Scope. Hey, I hope you guys found this content useful. I really do find this Argos Spotting Scope useful and a heck of a buy for the price. A lot of features on it. Hope that shoot-through footage gave you a bit of an idea of the clarity and the usefulness of this spotting scope. So hey, until next time, get on out there and keep on shooting.